In like almost every sci-fi movie, the ultimate escape from death is, uploading your mind to a computer. It's basically the ultimate promise of digital salvation.
Right, yeah, the whole living forever in the cloud fantasy.
Exactly. But what if the very biology of your brain makes that, well, mathematically impossible? Today, we are pulling from some really fascinating recent lectures and interviews with Nobel laureate and AI pioneer Geoffrey Hinton.
Yeah, his work on this is just incredible.
It really is. So, our mission for this deep dive is to explore his concept of mortal computation and figure out why that dream of uploading yourself is just a biological myth. Okay, let's unpack this.
Well, to understand why human uploading doesn't work, we actually need to look at how digital systems achieve true immortality in the first place.
Right.
It really comes down to a fundamental concept in computer science, which is the absolute separation of software and hardware.
Meaning the physical machine is totally distinct from the knowledge it holds. It makes me think of like a family recipe.
Oh, that's a great way to put it.
Yeah, like you could accidentally burn your entire kitchen down, but if you scrawled the recipe card on a piece of paper and put it in a fireproof safe.
You still have the meal.
Exactly. You can always build a new kitchen, follow those exact instructions, and make the identical meal.
What's fascinating here is that this tricked separation allows a digital being to be rebuilt flawlessly. Let's say you destroy the physical servers an AI is running on, but you keep a backup of its software, specifically its weights.
And just to be clear for everyone listening, when we say weights, we just mean like the numerical connection strengths between the artificial neurons, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's the AI's learned knowledge.
Right, the exact numbers that tell the program how to process information.
Exactly. If you save those numbers, that intelligence isn't dead. You just buy new hardware next year, load the exact same weights into it, and boom, the exact same entity comes back to life.
Which accidentally solves a problem that theologians have been chasing for millennia.
Precisely. Actually, Hinton made this incredible analogy about the Catholic Church.
Oh, right, the resurrection thing.
Yeah. The church has been deeply invested in the concept of resurrection for a very long time. But ironically, we've only managed to solve true, literal resurrection for digital intelligences.
Because that digital recipe is completely independent of the physical machine.
Right, so a digital mind achieves a kind of permanence. If it dies physically, it could just be mathematically resurrected on a new server.
So what does this all mean? Like, if I build a super scanner that perfectly copies every single neural connection, it still wouldn't work.
It would completely fail because human brains do not operate on perfect digital ones and zeros. This is what Hinton calls mortal computation.
Mortal computation. Okay, break that down for me.
So in an analog biological brain, there is zero distinction between the hardware and the software. Your connection strengths aren't, some separate file you can just copy and paste.
Right, because they're basically living tissue.
Exactly. They are physically intimately bound to the continuous changing physical states of your specific chaotic cells.
So it's less like a digital file and more like a river carving a canyon.
Oh, that is a perfect analogy.
Yeah, like you can't just separate the shape of the river from the physical dirt and rock it flows through. The hardware and the software are literally the exact same thing.
That is exactly it. I mean, think about the memory of your first childhood pet. That memory isn't a discrete data file saved on a biological hard drive.
Right, it's not like an MP4 file in my head.
No, it is physically wired into the unique chemical growth of your biological tissue. Those neurons have continuous physical states.
Like fluctuating voltages and specific biological quirks, right?
Yes, quirks that your brain has spent a lifetime learning to exploit.
Meaning, even if my hypothetical super scanner could copy the physical layout, it wouldn't mean anything to a silicon chip.
It would be totally useless. Your weights, your connection strengths, they only work for your exact biological brain. Yet they're useless to a computer, and they'd even be useless to another human being's brain. The whole mechanism of mortal computation means your knowledge cannot be separated from your biology.
So the whole Silicon Valley dream of brain uploading is just fundamentally flawed. Like, digital models are permanent because they can separate the knowledge from the machine, but humans are analog.
Right, we are inextricably linked to our biology.
Yeah, when we age and die, our knowledge, everything we've learned and experienced, it just physically dies with us.
It's a massive asymmetry. Digital models can share trillions of bits of information instantly and live forever on new servers, while our analog brains are just entirely temporary.
Man, it totally shatters the sci-fi fantasy.
Yeah.
But, it does leave you with something pretty profound to ponder.
Oh, definitely.
If our minds can never be untangled from our physical biology, does that mean our unique, fleeting mortality isn't a bug, but rather the defining ingredient of human consciousness? Just something to think about the next time you gaze up at the cloud.